What's up, nerds? What's up, nerds? Guys, Master here with another Magic the Gathering puzzle quest. Today's quest, the Color of Magic. Let's update my deck for the Colors of Magic. I have completed all but one of these nodes. Now, full disclosure, I made one last tweak after I did take one loss in this event because I was evaluating, hey, what about the new RVR cards? Is there anything that makes the cut? And there are, well, there's one, and there's also a PM2 card that I like a lot. So let me demonstrate what my new build looks like. Yes, I am using the Carnage, Karn 1, the only Karn in my opinion. But let me show you what this deck looks like. I took a loss, and the loss was because I had Rod of, or Ruin of, whatever it is, the one that doesn't target token creatures, and I ran up against a Grist build, and that Grist build wound up having an untargetable hexproof token creature that the card could not deal with. So I had to switch to Tolarian Geyser. You will see here in a minute. All right. So it's very similar to my previous build. Abuelo, Ancestral Echo, Conclave, Naturalist for dealing with the sports, Crack Skull, MVP, Painful Quandary. Those two together in your starting hand as aces. Kidnap to be able to get cards from their side, give you control. Aurelia, the Law Above, I put in exile. I don't ever cast it typically. Tyvar for haste. Bomber Corpse. This is a red card out of the new set, 11 mana, 1/2, creature, human, soldier. At the beginning of each combat, if you control one or more other creatures, deal X times 2 damage to your opponent's planeswalker. X is the number of creatures you control. So at the beginning of each combat, if you control one or more, so the way that it's worded, it should be that it's at the beginning of the combat total. So my combat, their combat. But the way it actually game plays, well, you'll see here in just a second. And number of X is the number of creatures you control. That's not including the reinforcements, so the max you can do is 3. Or is it? We'll see here. Consuming, oh, here's another one. This is from PM2. Consuming Corruption. 11 mana, spell card black, corrupt 2 gems. Deal X damage to any target, including other planeswalkers. X is the number of black gems on the board. You gain 3 life and 2 mana for each corrupted gem on the board. Obviously, we don't get the mana conversion or the gain, but you do gain the life. This is a fun little card that I actually found was very effective. And then Tolarian Geyser, obviously, is the way. There's the look at the deck. Click, click. Now, I'm going to say this before I start this match. I had no problems in this event except for that one match where I faced a Grist that just the board hated me. And it was a little bit of RNG. But really, it was that I had 3 removal spells in hand that could not target or deal with tokens. And that's why I switched to Tolarian Geyser. And it would have won easily, and I'd be flawless right now. So let's continue the shenanigans here. Let me show you how this works. All right, so first things first, we want to do Painful Quandary, and we want to get Tyvar out. And we're going to go blue because we're going to get some tokens out here. And we're going to say go. And now it's up to Gristies from Christie's to do her thing. Oh, I hate that card. I hate that skunk. He stinks. But I'm glad he took care of that on that end. Oh, my goodness. Conclave Naturalist as well. So it looks like they're taking a page from my book here. Let's see. Did not get my who's he, what's it. Let's demonstrate this. Yes, let's demonstrate that. Let's go blue. So we've got those. They're first. Get that out. I'm going to hit the Conclave. Bam. Going to hit that for 9. I'm going to gain some life. Would gain some mana, but I don't. Hit those. And now I can exile this card here, but I don't think I have anything in my exile, so I'm just going to say not now, just in case. But typically, I'll show you in the next turn. I'll show you in the next turn. You'll see what I do. Good. Glad that one took the punishment, not my main guy. There he goes too, FYI. All right, so there's Bomber Core, there's Painful Quandary. Let's go ahead and use our first ability. Let's grab a Kidnap. Yeah, so that puts Aurelia into exile, but we still need another Doctor. Let's see, we'll do Kidnap and this, and we'll get into the Painful Quandary out here in just a second. Let's go here for red. Do some damage. Kidnap, not now. We will lock that one down. There we go. We've got our guy there. He's swinging for 2. He's got the +1. He does the damage. There you go. Now that one's disabled. Archpriest. Wow. Not an 11 casting cost card. Going the hard route, doing it the hard way. So is that one. What does that one cost? There's Aurelia above. I get the skunk. That's 12. That's 15. So I want to exile Aurelia, the law above. I'm going to go ahead and do this here as well as that. I'm going to pump this guy. And I'm going to say, I guess we'll go green because it doesn't really matter. Back up to our first ability. We're going to go ahead and consuming dude blast that chick. Archpriest. I'm going to gain some life, take 2 damage, strike the face. So note that we're controlling their creature, but it did not give me full power on that bad boy. And they are destroying it because it's their creature. Interesting. Interesting. It did not do the damage because of what's attacking there. So I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know why. All right, let's use our first ability. Let's go ahead and grab... Come on, man. I'm going to grab Kidnap, but I'm going to hold it back. So here's the challenge I ran into with facing Grist. Grist can destroy all of our supports easily. So I've got Kidnap on board. I've got Painful Quandary. I've got Tyvar. I'm going to go ahead and use this on their character. And I'm going to, since that's a token creature, I can use Tolarian Geyser. And I can use Conclave Naturalist. So let's go make a black match. Boom. Reduces them. I'm going to go ahead and put the token back in hand. There's Abuelo. And there goes Abuelo. There goes her. Hopefully I was going to get the Quandary, Painful Quandary. But that didn't happen, so here we go. We've got 2 creatures. Oh, that's from their vampire token, giving me some creatures. I like that. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay, switch back. Now I get that one. And let's see here. All right, so I'm going to use my first ability, and I'm going to put it on the... Let's put it on the Conclave Naturalist. Okay, so she's got Death Strike. So now we've got Archpriest of the Shadows. I've never done this before. I've never had this happen before. This is interesting. So let's see what happens here with Archpriest. Do I still have Painful Quandary? I do. And I can't target that guy, so we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. We're going to go into a Loyalty ability. Yeah, that got discarded because of Quandary. Boop. All right, so now we have this. I want Abuelo, so I'm going to take Abuelo. I'm going to replace that one because I don't care. I swing, I get to remove their creature, exile it, and I bring down a Aurelia of the Law above. I'm going to replace Conclave Naturalist. I'm going to swing a 5th time. So I had 5 attacks that turn, 4 attacks that turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 attacks that turn. Pretty cool. I love this strategy. It's a lot of fun. You just got to keep your creatures on board. You can see she's up to 48 life already. I've completed all my objectives. I just have to win now. And I'm still pretty full life, but things can get hairy if she starts to ramp into her loyalty abilities, but we shall see. Golly, come on, man. Take it easy. Mucho take it easy. All right, I needed that. I wanted that. I think the hardest time this deck has is with facing cards like that, but as long as I've got Kidnap on board and I've got an Abuelo in hand, they have cards in hand, they don't, so I'm going to mute that down. I'm going to put it on their creature. Why don't you put it on your own creature, guys? Because I don't want my guy attacking into their creatures and then losing the battle. I just don't want that to happen. I don't want my creatures to die. They'll do plenty of removal on their behalf. I don't need to help them out. So let's go. Actually, can I do my first? Yes, I can. Let's go into this guy. I'm going to mute it down. Let's go into there. Boop. Into white. Gain a little bit of life. I get my Abuelito out there. I do have haste still. I'm going to... Do I want to return that to hand? No, I don't. I'm actually not going to cast this because I don't want that back in hand. Because then they're just going to cast again and destroy my stuff. So I will attack with Abuelo, remove them, grab another angel from top deck, or from my exile, and get to attack with it again. And as complicated as and involved as this game has been, I'm pretty much in control. The only thing I'm watching out for them is hitting their 3rd ability. That's that card that's gotten rid of that. That's good. That's good. Is there anything there that we want to... Yep, we want to shoot that in the face. We want to get this out as well as this out. And then get that locked up. And we're going to go ahead and go here for that one. I'm going to go ahead and use my first ability just in case. I'm going to grab a Conclave. I'm going to... That way I've put 2 more Baby Bubbas in the yard. Or in the exile, rather. Tolarian, I'm going to target their token. Destroy that. That's all Geysers for, is their token destruction, targetable token destruction, because that's such a pain in the tail to deal with. All right, let's get rid of those bad boys. It's fine. This should be game here. And again, that bomber did work, son. It would have been a lot more difficult. I would have had twice as more life to have to kill than with that bomber on board. That bomber is, dare I say, the bomb. This deck was a lot of fun. It's pretty fast. In other instances where I have a lot of loyalty and I'm not using it to go kind of ramp into my first ability with the Abuelo play, I can go put a bunch of constructs on the board, and that's another way to win con. It's got 3 or 4 different ways to win quickly. I really like this build a lot, guys. Right now, I'm sitting in 6th to 25th place. That will not hold. I will probably drop out of the top 50 for sure, and I will get a, hopefully, stay in the top 100 to get the RAVNICA, the RVR booster, but that is what it is. Hey, I am 1 card away from being able to open up my non-dupe packs. Let's go. I got a bunch of packs for this. Let's go open some packs right now and see what we got. Let's go. Let's go to the home screen first. Does anybody else do this? I go to the home screen first before I hit the shop. I don't go directly to the shop, and the reason is because it's after 5 o'clock now. Where I am, or it's after the allotted time, so I've got my next card, and my tomorrow's pull will be a super pack of the new set. So once I have that, then I will start to open my new non-dupe boosters, because hopefully I will have all the cards that I need. Let's go take a targeted stab at some of these right now. Let's go to... I love this set. I hope I can get the non-dupe card. Let's see where I want to go. A little bit further. There it is. Okay, RAVNICA Remastered Whites. This is a look at what cards are in there. Just all the white cards. Here's your pull percentages. 24% for a rare, 7% for a mythic, and, you know, a minute chance for a masterpiece. But let's take a look. I'm just looking for anything new. Anything with new. Send news. All right, send new. All right. 2, 3, 4... It's a good card. Condemn is a good card. All right, nothing there for white. All right. Let's go blue. I got 3 blue packs. Why have I not opened these? I don't know why I have 3 blue ones. Let's try it out. Why? That didn't come from that set. Those must have come from the other packs that I opened, but let's take a look at these. All right. Same percentage chances. Come on. Shaky shake. That's disturbing. Come on, man. How do you do that? Don't give me a dupe mythic at this stage. Give me something good. Give me something new. I'll take a new mythic. I'll take a new masterpiece. Come on. Come on, Escalito. All right, boop. Oh, shaky shake. New Aetherling. Yes, great. That's all I was looking for. Excellent. I will open the rest. See if we get anything else that comes along with that. But that essentially puts me at where I have got all the cards except for the ones that I need to pull. And green, last one. Last pack. Let's see what we get. And if I didn't get anything on these is probably edited out. So there you go. Nope. 9. Milch. Z-Burger. Dung Beetle. Nothing. Okay, cool. All right, so if you're watching this, I probably clipped out the back ends. I opened 3 more packs. I didn't get anything else new, and I didn't want to bother you with boring you that stuff to death. Let's go open up a couple of our non-dupes for this set. This is one of the packs that I saved from the VIP from last month, or from last set. Did not claim it. I did not claim it from my inbox. That's the key. And as a result, I have 5 non-dupes here. Let's go ahead and open that now for your viewing pleasure, my friends, because I'm only missing 42 cards now, 43 cards. And I'm going to get all of those in the VIP stuff. So that's common, shaky shake. There you go. Giant Adafage. 22 mythic. When this creature deals combat damage to your opponent's planeswalker, reinforces creature. Cool. Double strike it. That's what you want to do. More common, that should be the last common. Now uncommons. Uh-oh, got another Shaky Shake. Rare, Foundry Street Denizen. When a red creature enters the battlefield under your control, this creature gets +1. Oh, then draw a card. Cool, whatever. It's not that big a deal. All right, cool, there you go. That's what I got. And then I've got a non-dupe rare here, so I'll just go ahead and open that pack too, because why not? And we'll see what we pull. Shaky Shake, copy enchantment. Your enchantment support with the greatest shield gets 2 shield. Then create a copy of that on the board under your control of the opposing support with the highest base mana cost. Then create a copy on the board under your control of the opposing support with the highest base mana cost. That's actually kind of cool. I haven't seen that one yet. That kind of may be fun. Maybe that's a good Aegis defense if you need it in Peasant. So we'll see, or at least you can copy it, maybe you don't destroy it. All right, there you go, my friends. That's it. That's my new build. I hope you enjoyed this. Hopefully I get a non-dupe PMA card. If not, hopefully I get an RVR card, and then maybe I get another new non-dupe card. We'll see. But until our next quest, my friends, as always, get in the Discord. We have tons of great ideas in there. Main Loop has another build that people seem to love. I haven't played it yet. I like the Karn build. I've seen his build. I'm not a big fan. I love you, Main Loop, but I'm not a fan of that build. And it's just because I haven't played it. But I'd like you to be the judge. Get into our Discord. You go play his version, you play my version, you see which one works better for you. Yeah? Challenge! All right, my friends, I'll see you in the next quest. Till then, swords up.